was pretty keen on joining Shopify.
Shopify.
I'm joining Shopify.
Yeah. So I'm joined by Fudge after the first 2-1. Every other game or every other series has been a 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
So before we get started, usually when people are very happy, they say they're on cloud 9. Now that you're back in LCS, back in pro play, are you on cloud 9?
I'm on cloud 9. Actually, I'm not on cloud 9 right
You're
now.
on
The
Cloud
series was not very clean.
Mm-hmm.
It felt way too close. Game 3, where there was a lot of tension. I'm glad we won, but obviously it wasn't a great win. It wasn't like we played very well, so we lost a lot of objectives in the series. I think we lost like a dragon like every game.
A couple of them.
I feel like they had soul like in both games or something. So it wasn't a very good game, but we won. So who cares now? Moving on.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, in the bracket, it says 1-1.
Exactly.
That's all that matters.
Yes.
I thought that with this being the first game 3, we might see some unique picks, and I guess the Amumu might be classified as that. But honestly, I feel like nothing picked today was that insane.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think anything was like super unique. I mean, usually it'd be like you pick something random on R5 into like top lane or something. Like if they were to pick like, I don't know, Renekton blind pick, I play like something crazy. Or
Fiora.
Yeah, like that's a terrible matchup. Anyway,
Is
moving on.
it?
Yes, that's a terrible matchup. Anyway, yeah, I mean, you would ban like blind picks for top lane, and you go 5 pick, and you pick something crazy, like I don't know, like Gnar, that's really crazy, you know?
Yeah, no. Oh.
I mean, I just feel like people will just play their comfort, and I feel like the comfort is like just like regular champions. I mean, you don't really play something too crazy. Maybe if you see Bwipo go to game 3, you're gonna see some crazy stuff.
But I feel like you see the craziness in game 1 and 2 as well.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
We don't need to go
But
to game 3.
it's not really like, I don't think like anyone plays anything too crazy now in any role. Except like jungle obviously goes to like some crazy stuff.
I think
especially for us.
support might have a couple picks, like Elise is kind of...
Yeah, I guess like Elise, but I wouldn't even consider that crazy. I just feel like that's like kind of the meta.
It's kind of like cheese, yeah.
At this point.
So like in your experience then, what are your, I guess, thoughts on the meta? Because I feel like most people think of the meta as very constricting, but do you think it's very broad? Because like I said, 15 unique champs, or not 15. I did my math wrong. Hold on.
Bro, don't even try to do any math. It's okay. I understand your point. We get
A
it.
lot of
you're
unique
a bit
champs.
slow. It's okay.
Wait, yeah, wait, hold on.
I think that it's not constricted, but there are very clear like better like blind picks, and obviously, at least for top lane, like blind pick champions are the most important on blue side, and there's a lot of OP blind pick champions that can pretty much play into anything. That makes it so, you know, top lane's kind of boring. You just kind of play random like 50-50 matchups, and you just play for team fights. In mid lane, I think there's some like mid jungle combos that can be like kind of fun, like Pantheon Talia, like Ori Nocturne. You know, support can play some crazy stuff, but generally, I feel like there's enough champions that it's nothing's gonna be too crazy unless some team comes up with some crazy counter pick. At least for top lane, it feels like I can't play crazy counter picks because if I see an Ornn and I'm playing Fiora, I'm getting swapped on and ain't nothing happening in the top lane. Like I'm not seeing that guy till 50 minutes, you know.
Yeah. And then you're under tower being starved.
And then I'm being starved as Fiora, so it's just like, you know, I'm not enjoying the counter picks in the top lane.
So you obviously came to this team and you've been reunited with a couple people. Palafox from your C9 Academy days, and Zazel was actually a coach at C9 while you were there.
Yes.
So was that an important factor in you then picking Shopify, or did you just go with what you thought was the best fit?
I didn't really know who my teammates were going to be other than like B-Boy from the start. It could have been really like any jungler, any mid laner, any support. But Revan, the coach, I'm pretty close with him. Knew him since C9 as well. So I was pretty keen on joining Shopify. Shopify. I'm joining Shopify with Revan. Yeah, because I'm pretty close with him. I like him a lot. He's enjoyable to be around, and I think he's pretty smart about the game. So he was a big factor, I think, for me. Even though he's kind of useless. I don't know. Coaches are kind of useless now.
They are?
Yeah, they are.
So who's responsible for these drafts?
Actually, I guess it's like kind of the coach.
You have to have someone to scapegoat.
I mean, there's no scapegoat. Everyone kind of says their own thing. I think like me and B-Boy aren't really like super like we got to pick this draft, and neither is Contracts. But Palafox is pretty like vocal about draft. I think Zazel isn't too worried either. But yeah, I would say the coaches have a pretty good say on draft.
Yeah. So
the game 3 draft, I'm blaming that one on Palafox, low-key.
Okay, but you guys won game.
I mean, we won.
And he was like,
and he was carrying, but the draft was terrible. I mean, I think against LYON, it's fine because they're not very good early game. I mean, I'm being honest. Like if I was playing against FlyQuest, C9, TL in that game, like even 100 Thieves, I mean, he doesn't play Ogre top, that guy, but like, if we were playing against any good team, I would not want to play that comp. We were playing 3 losing lanes and a weaker jungler in the early game. I don't think there's a way for us to win if they're good. And that was kind of my bad too, because I don't think I should be playing I should be probably playing to get pry on my lane, and I shouldn't be blind picking. So that's kind of my bad. But yeah, that last game draft should have been a free loss, I think.
Yeah, I think a lot of people also forget that you're technically supposed to have another support on stage with it being Seos, and you're playing it with Zeyzal. So how has that changed the dynamic of the team? Because I'm assuming, since you said you didn't really know any of your teammates, you expect one thing, and you kind of have to play with Zeyzal. So what has been the experience playing with him, and just in general, how does the team feel?
Zeyzal's great. I like Zeyzal. I think, obviously, like, he is standing in, and, like, there's, like, the knowledge that once Seos can come, he will, be playing. But as a teammate, Zeyzal's really nice. He's always good vibes, and he's really chill, and he takes accountability when he plays bad, and he also helps his teammates whenever he can. So I think he's doing a pretty good job. He's pretty vocal, and he knows, what he wants in the game, what he wants in draft. So I like him.
Do you envision Seos then being able to unlock the team anymore, or do you think a lot of the current Shopify is what we can expect? What do you think?
I think Seos will probably be pretty good individually, but I do think a lot of our issues are honestly, like, I don't think that Seos coming in will fix a lot of our issues necessarily. I think he will be, like, really good individually, but I don't think that it's something that, like, you just bring in one play and it fixes the problems. I think a lot of it is, like, individual play. I think for, like, me and Christian, like Palafox, can definitely improve in terms of our laning phases, and also just, like, overall team, like, communication. I think our top side could do a lot better job. And just, like, a lot of, like, team play aspects that I don't think one person can fix. So there's definitely going to be growing pains still. Like, with Seos coming in, it's going to be a new player. I think he's generally a bit more quiet as well as a player. So it'll still be a lot of the responsibility will be on, like, the top side, especially to, carry the communication, carry the planning and stuff like that. But, I mean, I think he'll be very good individually.
Are you in Palafox like Tyler that you can call him Christian?
Yeah, but he doesn't call me Ibrahim.
Does anyone call you Ibrahim?
No one.
I feel like
No one.
I don't know a single someone.
Yeah, no one calls me.
I feel like if someone
I think
called
my
you
mom doesn't even call me Ibrahim, bro.
Does she call you Fudge?
Yeah, she calls me Fudge.
Does she like go like Fudge Factor to get you to like come downstairs? Like, how does she get you to come downstairs for chores?
I'm just kidding. She calls me Ibrahim.
She does.
She calls me Ibrahim.
Oh, where would you say like Shopify has then landed at expectations? Because I think I had Shopify as one of the 4 teams that were going to go to Brazil to compete. So where do you think you guys are at that point along the road, so to speak?
I think right now, as of our gameplay today, I don't think we're top 4. I think that 100 Thieves, I think Fly, TL, C9 are definitely the top 3. Actually, that's arguable. I think, like, based off, like, our scrims, actually, 100 Thieves is close to the other teams too. So I would say the top 4 is probably them based off performance right now. And we have to do some good work in the next, scrim days and stuff before our next match to beat one of them. I think 100 Thieves will probably be the easiest to beat out of all the teams, but maybe C9 will flop.
Maybe.
I don't actually know who we're playing against. I think we'd probably be playing against 100 Thieves or TL. I think we play against the opposite side. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Yeah.
But 100 Thieves is probably going to be the easiest if we play against them. Mm-hmm. But last time we scrimmed against them was a complete disaster, I'm not going to lie.
For them or for you?
For us.
Oh.
So we got to work on it. We're going to practice hard. We're going to improve. And we're not going to pick 3 losing lanes next time.
I feel like practice hard and NA are like oxymoronical. I feel like it's like...
Yeah, you got to stream your scrims, no?
Yeah.
You should stream your scrims. Fuck the practice,
Yeah. Are you looking forward to streaming your scrims?
I don't think I'm going to be streaming, but I don't really care, to be honest with you. Like, they can stream it if they want. It's not like anyone's playing anything too crazy. Also, people are just going to hide whatever crazy stuff they play.
Nice. We're going to see the pros play like Cassante.
Yeah, you're going to play Cassante versus fucking Jace or something.
Oh,
That's
shit.
going to be a crazy matchup,
Oh, shit.
I mean, I think people will play differently. They'll probably care a little bit more because it is being streamed, so they'll focus a little bit harder. But also, at the same time, in practice, you don't necessarily want to just play your best. You want to, like, push your limits, and, you have to make mistakes to improve and stuff. So... I mean, it's fine as long as it's only like 1 scrim block out of or 1 or 2 scrim blocks. Like I saw a Whippo T, like you only have to scrim 1 or 2 scrim blocks. I think that's fine. I don't think it'll be a big deal. And I think it'll add some more content, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, I mean, they say losing is improved, and that's probably why Shopify is starting to improve. I'll see you next time, Fudge. Thank you so much. You can't leave me hanging. I've been cheering for you since you debuted to LCS, by the way. I've been in the crowd like almost every time I'm in Los Angeles. I cheer for you, and you're not fist bumping me. Oh, there we go.